Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel and the Joker got away. Hello, mysterious person behind the screen. So we're on to the fun romp that is Christmas with the Joker. I've always just found this episode to just be a fun 22 minutes of just pure campy bliss. Not unlike the Adam West series. In fact, a lot of points I can imagine it being done in the Adam West series, like when he kidnaps Gordon, Summer Gleason and Bullock. I can imagine just like in the Adam West series, Chief O'Hara, Gordon and like maybe Aunt Harriet or something, just sitting there in those ridiculous costumes with a candy cane in their mouth that they could easily just spit out anyway. And at the end he's got him dangling over what even is it? It's like a pit of lava or something. It's proper Adam West campiness, and this shows something that I'm going to mention a lot. I already mentioned in the announcement video that the animated series can go from quite a dark episode to just being campy, silly fun in an instant, and it does it in this just amazingly. Although it's quite a campy story and it's quite a fun romp, there's a lot of points in it which are the visual style of it is pretty dark. If you were just to look at the visuals of it, with aside from all the Joker stuff, obviously, just when Batman and Robin are in the city, you'd be forgiven for thinking that this was quite a serious and dark episode, because it does look like it just from looking at some of the visuals. And even look at this title card, you can't really see it, but it'll be in the thumbnail. It's pretty dark and creepy. I mean, I just realised that that's the Joker's supposed to be Santa Claus. I wonder what he was doing. I could see a smile, and now I realise he's dressed as Santa Claus. That is fantastic. Yes, let's address the elephant in the room. Mark Hamill is the Joker. Yeah, from this, just his first episode, there's no real indication that what legacy he will leave and what an imprint he'll make on the Joker character. But all the groundwork of his performance is still there. You've got the shrieking laugh, you've got the just the voice, you've got everything there from the groundwork, and then that just gets built upon every story in the animated series until by season 3 and 4 he's really dark, and by Batman Beyond he's really, really dark and scary. And he's still scary in this. The episode ends with him singing Deck the Halls, then shrieking with laughter and going Merry Christmas. It's scary, and it's all here from just the one episode. Everything that will make Mark's Joker special is all here. It's just that would all get built upon in further episodes, and he's just brilliant in this. There's so many quotable lines as well, like when he escapes crashing through the roof in a one-horse open tree. This episode's so quotable anyway. You've got some really funny stuff as well, when Robin says, oh, what is it, we'll get back and we'll watch It's a Wonderful Life, and Batman goes, I've never seen that. I can never get past the title. It's just something about that, something the way Conroy delivers it, it's just so funny to me. It's just, all of this episode is just so funny, and the Jingle Bells Batman Smiles thing gets repeated quite a few times where the Thug's doing it, and that brings to mind the music in this is actually really good. Shirley Walker is on top form. Got the Mask of the Phantasm theme sort of coming in when they're on the train. We've got again the orchestral version of Jingle Bells when the Thugs and the Joker are singing it. We got a really bombastic version of the Joker's theme for this series at the end. It's proper. It's got drum beat to it at the end. It's now this is really groovy. What was that? Yeah, this episode is one that I can just stick on and just have a laugh with. It's really cheesy at the end as well. Before the Joker ends it with going Merry Christmas, Batman, you could expect it to end at this point when Robin goes, and it is a wonderful life, and Batman goes, it has its moments. You could imagine just the credits appearing on the screen then, it would be so cheesy, but it doesn't. thank God, because that would have been the worst ending ever. There's so many things to talk about in this. Going back to the visual style again, the shadows are great in this. Like when Batman and Robin go into the I can't remember where it's when they find the Joker in the lair. When they walk in and the windows are just illuminating them and the shadows are growing massive on the wall and you see the bat shadow. It's fantastic. It really is good, and yeah, it's great. Something I've just remembered actually, Mark Hamill, another quirk in his performance in this is when he goes to put the record on. He's just chuckling to himself maniacally. He's just like, like he goes really high and squeaky, and he's really chuckling to himself softly but maniacally at the same time as he goes to put that record in. It's really just, like I say, everything's here from the grindwork. It's really cool. The visual style's great. I probably will watch this around the holidays this year, to be honest, because it is really Christmassy. Actually, you do start to get in the Christmas spirit because there's sleigh bells in the soundtrack. You know, it's Christmassy, and I'm surprised they didn't add sleigh bells to the theme tune, to be honest. But yeah, this was aired 38. This was number 38 aired. So by this point, I guess that the US audiences had been introduced to the character of Summer Gleason already. Whereas on the DVD, this is episode 2, because this was produced second. So she just appears out of nowhere. She doesn't get much to do. I think the one line she gets is "Help, my mother's on that train" or something. She doesn't get much to do. I'm pretty sure she's in it again later on. She's supposed to be based on Vicky Vale. I don't know whether they can get the rights to Vicky Vale, but yeah, she's just a cheap knockoff of Vicky Vale, to be honest. But she's okay. For ages, I thought she was Montoya in this. Like I thought when she was wrapped up, it was Montoya, but it's not. It's Summer Gleason. Not much to say on her. Bullock's hilarious, and Gordon and Bullock are hilarious with what little they get to do. Like when Joker takes the candy cane out of their mouth, they just shout at him and they're like, "When I get my hands on you!" I'm like, they're great in this. You really start to feel like this is a lived-in world that's been around for a while. In this, you really start to get a feel of the characters, and it's just a pleasure to watch. It really is, and especially going from this a campy episode. Next week we get a really dark episode with the Scarecrow. We get a really, really, really dark episode, which I watched recently. So, yeah, look forward to that soon. So, yeah, so Christmas with the Joker, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's really just a fun episode. It's not one of the best or well-written episodes of the series, but it's just a fun romp that you can just relax to. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. Joy to watch, to be honest. So yeah, next week, not the last laugh. Did I just say the last laugh? No, it's not the last laugh. It's Nothing to Fear. Nothing to Fear, yeah. I keep getting them confused because the last laugh is the one after Nothing to Fear. So yes, look forward to the first appearance of the Scarecrow. Take care now.